Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. Always keep your money-making skills updated. Always keep them updated. I'm going to tell you what, this is just in general. Always have your skills updated to make money. Like during the pandemic when there was a shutdown, a lot of people were in trouble. A lot of people, everybody couldn't afford to work from home. They didn't have that type of business and, where they could be set up on a computer. Some people had to work in things. The people who wanted to work, they just weren't going to live off that stimulus or whatever. But they needed to do other things and totally different. I've known of people, they might have worked in an office or something, but then they have to start working in gas station or some gas station store or something like that, grocery store or something like that. Always keep your money-making skills updated. And what do I mean by that? Anything that you can use to make money or that someone can exchange money for your services in. Because I was thinking about that. I mean, when we had that shutdown, I wasn't bothered by it at all. Because, well, this is what I do. All I needed was there not be any problems with the cable provider and the internet provider. And even then, if they had problems, as long as there was no problem with the phone provider, I was good to go. If push come to shove, I could have made videos on my phone and kept going, like most people do anyway. All right. But I was thinking about that because I was like, there's plenty of stuff I could do. Now, I've said 1,000 times that I've had 1,000 different jobs. One of the things I got from it is whenever I need money for something, I can always get it. Now, what I do now is, takes care of me very well. But I always said if for whatever reason I need to make extra money, well, I've worked retail. I could say, well, you know what? There's a couple places I can reach out to. I can get a job real quick. And it's not even like dealing with people. I could say, hey, just put me on I can merchandise. I actually thought about, just as an aside, I actually thought about creating some type of business where I was doing independent merchandising for different like small stores. It'd have been tough because they usually do themselves, but you never know. You never know. That's how Rom thinks. But I got skills as a merchandiser. I got skills as a merchandiser, and they make money and everything. That's just basically setting up the clothing, making them look pop and all of that stuff. And only practice I get there, though, is just folding my clothes. But I always fold them a certain way. But you want to keep it up. Now, like I'll use the example what I do now. I'm always paying attention to the latest things, updates and stuff, always looking into it. So it's like, boom, okay, if I need another type of mic, okay, I'm going to jump into that, But it's like, and even what I'm doing, podcasting videos, I'm always checking out my own stuff and thinking about, okay, I need to dress this way, I need to do this. And that should be for any business, whether it's your business, whether it's your career. Like, I'm going to tell you something, a lot of people do, especially a lot of professionals, they will take seminars, classes, just to upgrade their skills. They do that normally. Because the thing is, everything is changing. Everything is going to constantly change. The technology will change. I don't care what it is. It's like, you might have did something one way, but you might have to change it. Like I give you an example. Having good skills with, a device or something is great. Because, okay, I'll use a merchandising example. I've worked as a merchandiser. Part of my job, too, is also setting sales and stuff like that, taking care of that. Now, I've noticed, like at this place I used to work doing the merchandise, and they do things a little bit different. They got stuff, all you have to do is like kind of program the sell price in and everything. I was like, oh, okay. That would be something to learn. And then doing different things, you gotta make sure you can keep up with the new equipment, how they doing stuff, no matter what. You could be in the food business. Somebody could come up with a better way to make those buffalo wings. Maybe something that will cook them better, more efficiently, less grease or less mess or something like that. All right. Say you in the food business. Okay, you need to keep up with anything new. There's somebody might come out with a different type of knife or something. It could be that simple, but it's still important. You need to keep up because see, that's the thing. One, you need to keep money in your pocket because sometimes people can't adapt to some new way of doing stuff, and then the business say, "Well, we'll bring somebody in younger who can do the job." That's not doing you any good these days. You need to be in that position where you can adapt. You can learn something new and everything. I'll use when I was working as a merchandiser, at some point they were like, okay, we're going to have to train y'all on working on the register. So it's like, okay, had to adapt. So you want to do that. And, I use those examples because those are personal examples, but it could be if you work in a legal field, say you're a professional, you need to keep up with the laws. You need to keep up with maybe new ways of doing stuff. In the medical profession, there might be new medical types of equipment, new ways of measuring someone's temperature, especially in the age of COVID. Somebody might come up with a better way of testing to see if somebody has COVID. You might need to know that. That's the main thing. Like any skill you have, you might be just good at cutting the grass. All right. Hey, you can make a lot of money that way. Don't sleep on that. So you might say, okay, we get, I can make this thing. It might be a better way of trimming. It's like you keep up with everything, especially in your profession, but learn new skills. Sometimes, like I said, you get a lot of professionals. They will take classes to upgrade their skill level. They will take something just to understand better. They spend, in fact, people with money, if you think about it, have you noticed they spend a lot of time on educational stuff. They will put thousands to go to some seminar to tell them how to sell something better, to make more money, to do something, whatever. They will do it. But see, because they understand they got to keep their skills updated. They got to stay relevant. And I want y'all to really think about that. And I don't care what it is. Don't think and never look at something like it's too small. Oh no, everything counts, all right? So anyway, that's all I got for now. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.